Tom Cruise lashed out after his daughter exposed his religion publicly, but what she revealed next made the situation even more disturbing. After his daughter exposed him to the public, it felt like all hell broke loose almost overnight. There was no press conference, no long statement, no dramatic interview. Instead, it was a series of small but loud moments that made people stop and look twice. And once they did, the silence around Tom Cruise and his daughter Suri suddenly became the main story again. The latest wave started when Suri, now 19, made a decision that spoke louder than words. During her high school graduation, she dropped the Cruise last name and used her mother's middle name instead, going by Suri Noel. Media outlets picked it up, and just like that, a relationship many believed had quietly faded was dragged back into the spotlight. What made it hit harder was what followed. The day after Suri graduated from LaGuardia High School in New York, Tom Cruise was photographed thousands of miles away at a Taylor Swift concert in London. There were no public congratulations, no visible acknowledgement of the milestone. For many watching from the outside, that contrast became the moment everything felt exposed. Around the same time, Tom found himself facing questions he had avoided for years. At the New York premiere of his latest film, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, he was asked a simple Father's Day question by E! News. What would an ideal Father's Day look like for him? His response was awkward. He paused, then said he would be making movies, having adventures, and having fun. He did not mention his children, and he did not mention Suri. That silence spoke volumes. Suri, meanwhile, has been building a life far from Hollywood. She is currently attending Carnegie Mellon University in Pennsylvania and often returns to New York to spend time with her mother, Katie Holmes. Those close to the situation say she and her mother are extremely close, a bond that has only strengthened over the years. Katie has openly spoken about how intentional she was about raising Suri away from chaos, cameras, and constant scrutiny. The renewed attention also brought back long-running questions about why Tom and Suri appear to live completely separate lives. It has been more than a decade since the two were last seen together publicly. The last confirmed sighting dates back to 2012, shortly after Tom and Katie's divorce was finalized. Since then, there have been no photos, no joint appearances, and no verified meetings. Speculation has followed closely behind those facts. Many believe Tom's deep involvement with the Church of Scientology plays a major role. His older children, Bella and Connor, whom he adopted with Nicole Kidman, are active members of the church and have been seen with him on rare occasions. Suri, however, was raised by Katie in New York after the divorce, away from Scientology and closer to her mother's Catholic roots. Tom has continued to meet his obligations. Court documents show that he paid $400,000 per year in child support until Suri turned 18 and covered all of her education, medical, insurance, and extracurricular expenses. Even so, money has never been the center of the conversation. The real focus has always been the absence. Behind the scenes, insiders claim Tom has been reflecting more than ever. Following his recent split from Ana de Armas, sources say he has been trying to make peace with people from his past and repair relationships he once left behind. According to those close to him, reconnecting with Suri has become his biggest unfinished chapter. They claim he is moving carefully, hoping not to pressure her or reopen old wounds, and that he understands the choice may not be his to make. Katie, for her part, has kept her attention on preparing Suri for independence. In recent interviews, she has spoken about how proud she is of her daughter's focus, work ethic, and strength. She has described Suri as someone who commits fully to whatever she chooses, whether it is school, creative pursuits, or simply finding her own voice. The public has only seen small glimpses of Suri in recent months. In October 2025, she was photographed sitting on a doorstep in New York, looking visibly overwhelmed before Katie arrived to comfort her.